Welcome to Aurum Aesthetics, where vintage charm meets timeless elegance. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of shabby chic interiors infused with lush greenery. If you love vintage decor, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring home design ideas. Let's step into a world of nostalgic beauty. A soft morning glow filters through sheer lace curtains, casting intricate patterns of light and shadow across a cozy vintage living room. A distressed white wooden coffee table sits in the center, adorned with an antique porcelain teapot and a stack of weathered books. Ivy cascades from a repurposed birdcage hanging in the corner, blending effortlessly with the floral patterned upholstery and the muted pastel walls. The gentle rustling of leaves from potted ferns adds a whisper of nature, breathing life into this carefully curated shabby chic sanctuary. A serene bedroom bathed in soft sunlight welcomes the day with a gentle elegance. A white iron bed frame, chipped and aged with time, is dressed in layers of floral linens and delicate lace. An antique dresser holds a vintage glass vase, its surface slightly frosted with age, filled with sprigs of lavender and wildflowers. Above, a crystal chandelier glistens, reflecting dappled light onto faded botanical prints hanging on the walls. The air is infused with the scent of dried roses, a nostalgic touch that completes this dreamy retreat. A rustic dining space unfolds like a scene from a forgotten countryside home. A weathered wooden table, its surface softened by time, is dressed with a lace tablecloth and an array of mismatched porcelain dishes. Surrounding the table, vintage wooden chairs bear the scars of peeling pastel paint, each one whispering stories of countless shared meals. Potted herbs and trailing ivy spill from distressed wooden shelves, their verdant presence weaving a sense of life into the aged textures of the room. An ornate chandelier, entwined with delicate vines, flickers with a warm, inviting glow. Tucked away in a quiet corner, a reading nook exudes a comforting charm. An old floral armchair, its fabric slightly faded with time, sits beside a rustic wooden table holding a steaming cup of tea. Behind it, a distressed white bookshelf brims with leather-bound tomes and tiny potted plants, their tendrils spilling lazily over the edges. The walls, adorned with vintage botanical prints, tell tales of nature's quiet beauty. A ladder, leaning gently against the wall, is draped with creeping ivy, blurring the line between indoor coziness and the lushness of the garden beyond. The heart of the home, a vintage Shabby Chic kitchen, radiates warmth and nostalgia. Whitewashed cabinets with glass panels display an eclectic collection of antique china and well-loved cookware. A farmhouse sink, nestled beneath a weathered wooden window, is framed by trailing ivy and delicate lace curtains that dance in the breeze. On the counter, a rustic wooden tray holds dried lavender, an old copper kettle, and a bundle of freshly picked herbs. Hanging above, dried flowers sway gently, their subtle fragrance mingling with the comforting scent of homemade bread cooling nearby. A sun-drenched balcony blooms with vintage charm. An ornate wrought iron bistro table, its paint gently chipping away, sits adorned with a porcelain teacup and a book left open in mid-thought. Wooden planters, their surfaces softened with time, overflow with fragrant roses, lavender, and ivy, weaving a delicate dance of color and texture. A trellis, draped with climbing roses and tiny fairy lights, casts a warm glow as the afternoon light fades. The floor, layered with faded Persian rugs, adds a final whisper of comfort to this enchanting hideaway. A sunroom transformed into a botanical haven offers a tranquil escape. A weathered wooden daybed, covered in floral cushions, rests beneath arched windows where sunlight spills onto vintage terracotta pots and ceramic vases. Suspended from the ceiling, Macrame planters sway slightly, their trailing greenery adding an organic softness to the room. An old writing desk, its edges worn smooth from years of use, sits beside a towering potted fern. Here, time slows, and the air hums with the gentle rustle of leaves, embracing all who seek solace within its walls. A quaint entryway greets visitors with its quiet elegance. A distressed wooden bench, adorned with embroidered cushions, invites a moment of pause. Nearby, a repurposed wooden ladder leans against the wall, draped in strands of ivy that seem to have found their home. Above, antique coat hooks hold woven baskets filled with dried lavender, their scent a welcoming embrace. An old wooden-framed mirror, its surface slightly tarnished, reflects the flickering glow of a vintage lantern perched on a rustic console table, completing the space with an air of quiet nostalgia. A greenhouse-style nook brims with the charm of a bygone era. A distressed wooden table serves as both a workspace and a display for antique ceramic pots, each cradling delicate greenery. The large window, its frame worn with age, allows golden sunlight to stream in, illuminating shelves lined with weathered gardening tools and old botanical books. A rocking chair, draped with a faded floral cushion, sways gently in the breeze, offering a serene spot to enjoy the sights and sense of nature's embrace. A shabby chic bathroom exudes an ethereal charm. A clawfoot tub, its once pristine white paint chipped by time, sits beneath a wooden beam draped in trailing ivy. Above the vintage pedestal sink, an ornate mirror with an aged gold frame catches the flicker of candlelight, its reflection dancing across the walls. Shelves made from reclaimed wood hold glass bottles filled with dried botanicals, their muted colors blending seamlessly with the soft, pastel hues of the space. The gentle trickle of water and the soothing aroma of eucalyptus create a sanctuary of peace. An outdoor patio brims with rustic elegance. A weathered wooden dining table, its surface softened by time, is set with delicate floral-patterned porcelain and antique silverware. Surrounding it, wicker chairs with pastel cushions invite leisurely conversation beneath a pergola adorned with climbing roses. A vintage iron birdcage, now home to a cascade of trailing plants, hangs nearby, its intricate details accentuated by the dappled sunlight. With a scent of lavender lingering in the air and the soft glow of fairy lights overhead, the scene is one of timeless enchantment. An attic, long forgotten, has been transformed into a whimsical retreat. A rustic wooden desk, covered in ivy, sits beneath a slanted ceiling adorned with hanging dried flowers. Nearby, a vintage cabinet houses a collection of antique porcelain, its delicate details illuminated by the warm glow of an old oil lantern. The floor, layered with faded Persian rugs, creaks softly underfoot, adding to the timeless charm of the space. Sunlight, streaming through the small attic windows, bathes the room in golden light, making it a sanctuary where the past and present intertwine. That concludes our journey through vintage shabby chic spaces brought to life with greenery. Which scene was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more timeless decor inspiration. Until next time, keep creating beauty in your home.